Good morning. A good session yesterday, but another reminder that we are at the end of the season and these relegation threatened sides putting together a good run. Looking in the Premier League, not much doing yesterday. We did get the very late Liverpool winner. Why? 23 goals scored between the 75th and 90th minute. Also, pre-Europa League, I think, for Liverpool. Have to have a look at the team sheet, and noticeable second half changes. Big guns coming on. First team is coming on. They would normally be rested pre-Europa League. So very good result there. Did take a chance in this London derby that Tottenham would turn up even without Richarlison. Still getting the win. Luton Aston Villa rather passed me by. Could have laid the late draw. I wouldn't have laid Aston Villa 0-2 up, alas. Could have laid the late 2-2, I suppose, there. In the German Bundesliga, in the live stream, not a hugely confident shout, but saying to lay Frankfurt 2-0 up, given Heidenheim's excellent season, or recent run of results. And again, similar story here. Mainz haven't scored that second goal in 13 matches, so why not lay them leading? You've got the Mönchengladbach goal there. That was about that there. Another draw for Udinese. Oh boy. Not what you want to see. They did come from behind to get the equaliser. Roma, emphatic stuff from them yesterday. Go ahead Eagles, deserved that goal. 20, good result from them. AZ Alkmaar, another underperformance. In Spain, I didn't stay up for the late ones, I'm afraid. But this is another pre-European club competition side, just slightly faltering away from home. So looking on to today, let's have a look. Burnley against Bournemouth. 1.95 the favourite, tough match to call, and we've got a Manchester derby. You know I don't do derbies, but Bournemouth and Burnley. Bournemouth well placed on their performances away against 16th and lower. They're playing 14th today, 19th today, Bournemouth. Let's have a look. 7-point gap to the third bottom for Burnley. Bournemouth scored the last 9 away, scored and conceded the last 5 away. 2-2 results, 2-3 win, and a 1-3 win away against 16th and lower. That would be what I'd be looking at today there. Pre-Champions League Man City playing Man United, but they daren't rest any of the stars. The local support won't let them get away with it. Spanish La Liga. Villarreal unbeaten in 6. 3 consecutive home draws, something to look at. Granada 19th and battling, 3 consecutive score draws, so they could find themselves competitive today, Granada. Desperate need for points, 19th in the league, so they could perform above average today, especially with those score draws recently for Villarreal. Atletico Madrid and Betis, only 2 defeats since the 19th of December for Atletico Madrid. Pretty solid stuff. 4 consecutive home wins, unbeaten in 13 at home. Top 6 clash, only 4 defeats all season for Betis. 2 consecutive away wins to 0 as well. So this is going to be, again, for me, more competitive than 1.53 odds suggest. No Champions League this week for Atletico Madrid. I think it's the week after. Mallorca and Girona, 2.2 the favourite. Very tough to call. You would have thought second in the league Girona would be far shorter odds, but we've got to respect what the market's saying, that they're giving Mallorca a chance. Atletico Bilbao and Barcelona, Champions League upcoming on the 12th of March for Barcelona, so shouldn't affect them today. 4 consecutive away wins for Barca, no defeat in 12 at home, plays no defeat in 12 away. That's why you're getting 2.37 the favourite. Recent form for both sides is excellent, and the market can't split them. Bundesliga, Köln against Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer pre-Europa League on the 7th of March, unless they've got a DeLorean. Is that going to affect them today? Well, Köln have had 4 consecutive 0-0s at half time. That's their modus operandi. Try to keep things as tight as possible and then try to nick a win. The only aberration, that 4-0 defeat to Dortmund, kept it very, very tight otherwise. So expect that from them today, particularly pre-Europa League Leverkusen. I wonder if they're going to field any or rest any of their stronger players. So you know what you should expect with Leverkusen. You know Köln are going to be tough to beat, but they've failed to score in 3 out of 3 defeats against the top 4. So they might keep it 0-0 at half time. Hoffenheim and Werder Bremen simply don't know who turns up the Hoff. 3 draws and a loss at home. Werder have been in excellent recent form as well. You can't discount them. Serie A, Verona against Sassuolo. 17th against 18th. This is your old relegation 6-pointer as well. Both teams can threaten 2 goals against fellow strugglers. So that's something to look out for as well. Empoli against Cagliari. Empoli 5 points above the relegation zone, so 13th place is misleading. That suggests safety, but no way, they're not that safe. They are playing a Cagliari side with no win in 13 away, but they have 2 consecutive 1-1 draws, suggesting some fight. Frosinone and Lecce, no 0-0 at half time in 8 matches for Frosinone. 6 losses in 7 matches for Lecce, no win in 13 away for Lecce. Atalanta Europa League 6th of March against Bologna. Only 1 loss for them in 2024. 7 consecutive home wins as well. Is the Europa League going to impact on their performance today? 5 consecutive wins for Bologna as well. They've conceded in the last 9 away. They have scored 2+ goals in their last 6 matches. And against the top 7, 2-2, 1-1, 2-2, 2-1 loss. So they are competitive. This could be good time to catch Atalanta pre-Europa League. Napoli Juve 2.45 the favourite, derby style match, leave that one alone. Ajax been pretty poor pre and post Europa Conference League, so I wouldn't be taking those odds to heart today. Heerenveen and Zwolle. Heerenveen a favourite today, but it's a top 11 clash, 10th against 11th. They have been scoring 2+ goals recently. As to Zwolle, only 1 loss against 4th and lower, so I don't know why they're not favoured at all, but we will see. PSV and Feyenoord, Champions League for PSV on the 13th of March, so no distraction this week. This is a derby style match, but you would expect PSV to come out of this unbeaten, as they have been all season. Fortuna Sittard against Excelsior, 100% win form against 13th and lower for Fortuna Sittard is very strong. They're playing 15th today. That should see them right. Heracles and Almere, even with Giz, their striker, is only 2.45 the favourite for Heracles today, so give that one a wide berth. Live stream, likely to be, it's a tricky one today. Again, we've got a bit of a sparse coupon, so at 1:30 could be the starting point for a live stream. That would get us into the Dutch Eredivisie, moving on into Italian Serie A. So I'll put that as a provisional starting point, 1:30 p.m, although it looks a very quiet and sporadic coupon today, but I'll see how long it lasts. We can always cancel the live stream mid-stream if there's not enough to talk about. But that's my starting point, will be 2 o'clock. Could get us some interesting matches in that time period, so that will be my starting point, 1:30. Hope to see you there.